Hello, I'm concerning the homework assignment 1. Hello, from the NodeJS MasterClass. I'm a very big fan of NodeJS since I discovered it. I decided to take this course to improve knowledge. So let's start. My homework just the index.js and let me explain my code. Defining what will be the server. I'm creating it. To create the library, so by using the require statement, HTTP. Okay, HTTP library in my code is a library from NodeJS. Don't need to install it. When the user requests something, okay, request in here, start here. We first start, so the result come here from the requested request, the path name. Okay, you know when you type something localhost, okay, and the port maybe for 1000 like this and like this, or foobar. So that path is the path. Here we extract it here, and we remove the slash at the beginning and the end. Okay, the beginning you remove it from the path name. So path, and sometimes the request, and we need to get that payload. So read it one by one, and we write it into the decoder. So that to do it, we use as for HTTP and passing the request, as well and passing the URL. We used also a library that is string decoder, and we defined -8 as the encoding. Okay, so and we use the string decoder. We write from the information coming from the payload, from the request, and when everything has been and write into the decoder, we end it here. Okay, we know thanks to that listing instruction, that instruction, that this one. So we know the request, we got the payload. So what should we do? We should find something handle that the request sent by the client. How to do it? According to the path client, we should run a function. That is our. So for that exercise, we define the only route that we could handle is the hello. That object defines the list of our allowed, and the only route, as I say, is the hello. And one handler, the hello handler, that one. The path requested by the client, any other requested path from the client should, because it's not allowed. Okay, I don't know, or our server has not created for handling those, so except one, the hello path. So here we decide handler are we going to run. If the path, the path requested by the list, from our list of, so that means that we are going to run the handler. Otherwise, the corresponding handler that from the requested path. Okay, so in many cases, almost all the case, handler needs some data. Okay, that need for some data. So we build one here to take the habit, and now the chosen handler data, and he'll the result. So here we just so the assignment allows us to return something here using the data, and at the end, as there's a callback. So the call we defined, okay, the state of the payload, that is like the object returning by our handler. Okay, but for the difference is that the payload here, okay, and the status code is 404. So we called the payload we call the callback using by this using the status with this, and at the end, if the payload is not an object, it will be the case. Yes, it could be the case. So, but we decided we return that one and find it before returning to the user. Now tell to the user which is the form, what is the form, returning a result of the request, either with the content type equal to application JSON code. That's something used by the browser, or that tell him that we tell to the user the request that you send has been correctly by the server. So 200 means that it's handled by the server, and 404 means that you write the result, and that is the log, so that you just put to know that a request, what was the path requested by the user. Now run it. So first I will start the server. I started homework server listening to port 400. That's the message here. Now let's run. I'm using curl. Run. Let's send a request to our server with the path hello. I will use from Linux to pass the JSON result. Look the result, very good. We could see that the status code here, meaning that it has been correctly worked. That's the log of our server. The trim path hello, very good, that's it. Now just come back to the result. See load the information that we built, the payload that we built. Here is it, Pirple. You could see that here, payload. Okay, homework assignment here, that's very good. So our request has been handled by the good. Now let's try to request let's try to request another path for, what did you see? Welcome to Pirple, and the payload here is empty. In this case, do it. You get a result in the case, the situation where the path has been ended by the not found handler. Payload here is undefined, and the message is welcome to Pirple. Okay, request is handled by the hello handler message, but here there's a message, means that the user sent to us doesn't exist. Not allowed to be handled by our server, and we could say that the status code is 404. 404 means we could check it also with something. We could send another request, maybe bus, for example. Same result, same thing, same thing. That helps us to conclude that when the request is hello, the result is good. But when the request path is anything else, the request did not found handler, and it returned for status code. Thank you. I'm waiting for your observation, your comment.